Hello there, tiny player. I'm behind you. Stand up. I've got an exciting new game for you. It's an interactive North of England simulator, and it's called Escape the... Please don't do that. Escape the North. This is the game's interface, and we're currently stood in Manchester's Piccadilly Gardens. Either watch live or join the stream as one of the players. Anyone can join by clicking the link given in the stream. Your goal is to navigate away from the north by helping the locals that stand in your way. Why not ask this gentleman if he can help?
I can, but I won't.
Sidestep his belligerence by using an item from your inventory.
Oh, wicked. So solid and
Come see everything the North has to offer. Beads, stairway, vapor shop, Andy Burnham, the doors of a bus, burning Nan's house. Come to the North for the ultimate getaway.
Hello and welcome to Escape the North. It is Friday night. It is pub night. It is legal to see our friends night. Well, with many restrictions. And yet here we are, loyal to the North, loyal to Escape, and loyal to digital RPGs. I am your host for this evening and narrator, Sean Morley. I will be here living in this little square. What you see before you is the user interface of Escape the North. Before too long, we'll have some players down there in the bottom left. In the team section, they will navigate the north, which we will see through the viewfinder here, using their inventory items, which we will see in this small indented alcove of objects beneath me. This is Escape the North. This is a North of England digital live streamed North of England simulator role-playing game, soap opera, and inscrutable psychedelic long-form story chaos whole. Good evening, everyone, and how are we all? Are we feeling well? We're feeling pretty good. To new viewers, thank you very much for tuning in, first of all. And let me tell you, this is, first and foremost, a puzzle game built on the long tradition of role-playing games and puzzle games. However, we are on episode 19, 20. We've picked up a lot. We've picked up some recurring characters, some storylines, started to become a bit of a soap opera, and now it is psychedelic hell. So there will be exposition, and there will be a lot of things just to let drift over you without questioning them too much. One thing we can do is, if you do want to get involved tonight, etn.link is the site to go to. That will put you in the queue for tonight, and who knows, maybe you'll be loaded into one of those question mark areas we have in the bottom left. If you would like to donate anything, which normally goes towards a big cast curry, which one day we'll have. If you would like to donate, what you'll get in return for that is a hat, which you could place on any player that you so wish. As the weeks have gone by, hat has kind of expanded in scope to mean any object placed anywhere on the interface. Previously, we were quite strict, quite narrow in scope. A hat was a thing that went on their head. Now a hat is anything. There is already, Disconnected Dan, thank you very much for that £5 donation, iron bars for the student flat windows. Is that a hat? No. Is it a hat in where it goes? Is it a hat in what it is? No. Hat just means a thing that goes in a place. And we've done nothing to stem the tide. And I do feel that we've very much, we've let that horse bolt. You can donate for a thing to be represented anywhere. Will there be a My Computer the Band references? We can't promise anything, but nor can we deny or even obstruct. If you would like My Computer the Band to be a hat, that is one easy way to shoehorn your favourite Northern reference somewhere within this interface. Shara has tipped £10. Flowers for the narrator, as usual, please. Thank you. May I request tulips? I'm not making that. That's for me. That's a gift. I'm going to sit back and just wait for that to come in. We do have some stretch goals for tonight. If we hit £100, we will go immediately into ASMR mode, and the game will progress and continue, but everyone will be forced into ASMR mode. By hook or by crook, we will be in ASMR mode. There is another donation goal after that, but it's more than my job's worth to tell you what it is right now. For people who are interested in going on etn.link, we do have a new feature which is unique to the queuing platform, the site you can go on to queue up to be in the show, and that is voting. So let's just do a quick vote for tonight. Do people think that the teams will win tonight, or do you think that they might lose? I'm going to set that up as a vote tonight. How will the teams do tonight? Writing this into the vote. Will they win? Lose? And I'll put in a third option, a draw. We've had one draw, which was actually players being locked permanently in Strange Ways prison, where they still are. And I don't know why that's been considered canonically a draw. And this now should be visible both on screen and if you go to etn.link, the ability to vote on this poll should be there. So you can just go on your phone, etn.link, and you will see these options to vote on. And clicking that will then send these results here. So we got 2 votes through. Will it be painful ASMR? I designed a set of ASMR sounds that I think will be perfectly lovely. Pete and Lloyd have very different, and I will have to say, fully wrong understanding of what ASMR even is. But what can you do? An ASMR worm would be lovely, I think. I think the worm almost always. Shall we do... Let's find out if the votes update in real time. 13 votes in. Let's see how it's going on. Look at this. Look at this. Little Gallup poll going on here. Okay, 6 votes for win, 5 votes for lose, 3 votes for draw. It's neck and neck. Oh, that stops votes. They don't update in real time. Well, we're all learning. If we're not learning, we're just sort of existing, which at worst is neutral. Is there anything else we could vote on? Is there anything in particular that people would definitely like to see happen tonight? I think we're very close to having a team ready to load in, but here we are. Thank you very much. Here's my tulips. Could I have them here? Thank you very much. That's very kind of you. How did you find being the voice of the queue last week? It was difficult because we had a drought, but it was fine. People like seeing me. I think people warm to me. I've got a warm nature. People say I've got an aura that they could never get full of. You can eat and eat my aura. You've always got room for another bite. Disconnected Dan has tipped £5. A horse bolt for Maul. That's me. I don't know what a horse bolt is, but I'll be glad to receive. A horse bolt? Oh, because the horse is bolted, but you're saying a bolt, like a metal bolt. That is also a horse. I'll leave that down for production to interpret. Red Kyoto has tipped £5. A little cowboy hat for Sean's microphone, please. Okay, yeah. I'll tip it up a little bit so the cowboy hat feels like, so that the physics seem believable. And thank you very much to Slug Gus Lus for following the channel, and Pickled420, who is the kind of guy who's going to go out of his mind watching the visuals that we have in store tonight. Got a message that Lloyd's doing the horse bolt, so don't worry on that front. You were very warm in the waiting room last week, but it's just my nature. Let's see. I'm looking for examples of what people are looking forward to or wish will happen tonight. A small Manchester robot. And that's it. No poll required. A small Manchester robot. We could do our best. Is there anything else to go over at the top before we begin our first match? We got ASMR mode coming up now in £60. That's our first donation goal. Shall we do a backstage check? So we have designed, didn't fully work last week, but we have a method which allows us to communicate to each other without broadcasting to the players or to you guys what we're talking about. So I'm going to try now. Tell me if you can hear what I'm saying when I'm talking loudly. Nice. Okay. And can someone speak to me? Can someone say something salacious? That's already a bit like gossip. Here's the horse bolt. Can I have that coming out of my head?
Oh, they can hear. Can they hear me?
Can hear Jane. RGG38 said can hear Jane.
Yeah.
I think. Well, I don't think Jane has exclusively been doing backstage then.
No, sorry.
So it's not clear which
in and out.
thing you heard. What did you hear Jane say or do? It's maybe what we need to know. Oh. Okay, I think we're safe. I think that's some false positives.
That's fine.
You can't do a test without false positive these days. And of course, we've got SK the Crusader, who's kindly raided in, who's going to be our guest captain. They will be helming our second and final team of the night, serving in a sort of a live escape room equivalent as a headliner. But we will have our first team. Oh, there's a pop-up, Lloyd.
Sean, we've got a team ready. Do you want us to bring them forward?
Are people ready to begin the first round? I'll just do a little vote. Otherwise, how will I know?
I'll close my eyes. Tell me how it goes.
Yeah. Let's spoil it. Here we go. It's so good to be able to, you need to focus group everything. I no longer want to have my own ideas. Everything is going to be focus grouped and as part of this feedback loop constantly. Also, just the way it works, I can't see the results without stopping the polling. So if I click show results, I find out for the first time what it says. And if it's like no, we'll turn off the stream. I can't renege it. I can't get some of you in to be like, no, I can't pantomime and be like, we don't really want to turn off the stream, do we, guys? Come on, let's get some more people in for yes. I can't. It's just final. I should hit show results before people actually listen to what I'm saying. I want to prank. That's what we need, guys. Wow. Having this yellow bar jut straight into my face is one of the greatest compliments I've ever received. Oh, here he comes. Asleep.
How did it go? How did the vote?
Oh, we smashed it.
Really?
You don't see this here?
Really?
Yeah.
15, 78%.
78% actually want to. I mean, not to dwell, but 3 people want us to turn off the stream. What can you do?
I'll let them know. They're gonna love this.
Okay. I'm gonna get rid of this blue box. And can you let production know I am now ready to meet our first team of the evening? They'll just load into one of those boxes as and when. A little bit of banter with each. Work out what they want to be called. Item for the inventory. Bish bash bosh. We've got an incredibly well-oiled... Yes? Where's that going? Perfect. We've got a well-oiled player induction. I saw the third question mark jiggle a little bit, so people have been loaded in, I think. Yeah, when people are ready, please, could I meet player number 1?
Hello.
Hello there, player number 1, and welcome to Escape the North. How are you?
Thank you. I'm great. I'm very well oiled. Thank you very much.
You're well oiled. Could you please elaborate on what that means in practical terms?
No. You felt the need to share that very personal information with everyone just before I came in, and I feel it's up to you to explain that any further.
Not to rag on you, but if you cast your mind back only a minute or so, I was talking about a process. And a process being well-oiled is very different to an individual being well-oiled.
Oh, this is very awkward. That's not the first time this has happened as well.
And I dare say... Sorry, that audio's coming real loud.
Yeah, it went hella loud. That was not intentional. I don't know what's happened. I'm now worried all the other music is going to be hella loud as well.
All music... Can I just say, here's a little production note. We have made the game better, and as happens every time we make the game better, there's going to be a number of bugs and errors. And the one that's going to come at this is that all sounds will start off wrong and then be manually switched to the correct volume. And that I really want to advertise as a joke or a feature that you should enjoy.
It's all intentional.
Sorry, I cut off our oil chat. Oh, you've just been given a random list of characters as a name. Would you like to have an intentional name that you've picked for yourself?
No, do you know what? I went with something the last time that I played and just became referred to as Friend Dogcom, and I think I'd rather just go with my normal name of Pyro Tiger, if that's all right.
Mm-hmm.
Probably
Pyro Tiger.
Less of an indictment.
Pyro Tiger, that's good. That's good.
Yeah,
locked in. Yeah. Maybe take out the G and we'll have Pyro Typer.
Oh, that's so good. That's much
good,
better,
isn't it?
Why didn't I think of that?
It really tries to make a superhero-ified version of what sounds a lot like admin. And Pyro Typer, would you like to submit an item to your team's inventory?
Yeah.
The only stipulation is you have to be able to show it on webcam.
They're right here. It's not my hands. I've got
hands
two
would be good.
But I mean, yeah, but I feel like they're implicitly included in my inventory.
Never assume. But in one episode, we turned out to be a fish.
Oh, that'd be fun, but I don't want to be paraplegic or anything. That feels like it's going to be challenging.
I wouldn't describe a fish as paraplegic.
Well,
I would describe them as aqua.
Thank you, boys. You're probably right. I've got two really strong possibilities, and I'm kind of torn over which to go with. Would it be all right if I offered this choice up to chat? Sort of.
You want to use our voting system?
Oh, I want you to use the voting system. I'm not touching that. It's far too...
I'm not letting you. I'm not letting you touch the tech. I understand the proposition. For chat to make an informed decision, they probably do need to know what both options are. Would you like to talk them through what's on offer?
What's on offer? Option one is a VR headset in case things get a bit cyber. And,
okay.
I need to back in and sort things out. Although I should point out that will leave me completely blind while it's in use. So it's a kind of a poison chalice. You know, I'll be relying on my teammates entirely for navigation and such. And the other option
full
is,
nightmare.
Yeah, exactly.
Cyberpunk 2077 nightmare.
Spellcasting TROUT. Or the other option is a little first aid kit, which I think is really useful on any adventure like this.
I'm going to say my vote's for first aid kit. And it's not my choice, but it's my preference.
First aid kit.
And it's not your choice. So let's...
The the folk.
Let's sort this out.
Yeah, on etn.link.
This really is. I mean, I know which way it's going to go. You've said one of them's going to limit your perceptual apparatus considerably, and
It's
one of
true,
them
but-
is a strictly utilitarian item that people are used to being in most office buildings. It's a no-brainer.
Cast your vote now by heading to etn.link.
Very good.
God, he's got such a
I
good
love
voice, hasn't he?
It's such a good announcement voice. It makes me feel soporifically calm.
Yeah.
It
I feel
robs
like
me
I
of the
can lay
tension I
back.
need to host.
Yeah. Have you considered going into massage, Mr. Voiceover? Or,
Massage requires touch.
aeroplane announcement?
That's an aqua thing. I think.
Yeah. Too much aqua tonight.
Getting Pete's
Okay, let's
voice
just go
getting a lot
straight to the
better.
results. 24 votes. We've had, I think, more people on that page right now than have ever been in the page's history. Let's see what we got. Come on. Okay.
Oh, that is so close.
A lot tighter than I was expecting.
Wow.
The inherent
I hear that a lot.
novelty and fun of democracy is really going to do a lot of padding in tonight's show. And I, for one, cannot wait. There we go. Remove that
Wow.
from our lives. Pyrotyper, welcome aboard.
Well, I went the wrong
Team
way.
one.
I went the wrong way with this.
If you want, you could put your first aid kit on your eyes.
Just spray paint that black, Lloyd.
And now, could I please meet player number 2?
Loading player 2.
Now loading, standby.
How do?
Player number 2, welcome to Escape the North. How are you?
I'm all right, thank you. Not too bad. Not oiled enough, but I'm good.
Not old enough? Unusually dry? Or just
Unusually dry, a little bit chapped.
chapped? Let's hope there'll be enough tension in tonight to build up some real sweat and get those crevices liquidated.
Oh, yes.
Can I ask about this picture behind your head? Is it of an ox?
Oh, it's not an ox. No, it's a shrimp. It's a shrimp with hat.
A shrimp with a hat. Can I ask? I'm more interested in the hat than the shrimp, if that's okay. Could you tell me about this hat?
It's a top. It's a top hat, I think, or maybe stovepipe.
I don't know what a stovepipe hat is. Tell me more about that.
It's a longer top hat. It's like if your hat
A
isn't
longer top hat.
if your hat isn't top enough, you have to go full stovepipe.
And do you want? Should we say that that's like a class signifier of the shrimp and understands how we should?
Well, I think he probably stole it, to be honest.
Right, so I shouldn't be reading too much into the shrimp's relationship to modes of production.
No, possibly not. I think it's lower class shrimp thief.
Solidarity. Solidarity to the shrimp in your background. And to you, player 2, would you like a name of your choosing?
Yeah, I'll go with my own name, which is Alan, but it has a silent S on the end, so Alan's.
That's great.
Only the one L, please. Just the one L.
I'm afraid you just get what you're given. It's not. It's not to be rude. It's just for, the backspace is the killer of momentum. And Alan, do you have an item you'd like to submit to your team's inventory?
I do. I have a spare pair of undies.
Okay. Do you want to talk me through what utility they'll bring to the team?
They could be used to mop up a mess, or if maybe I need a new pair of undies in say like an emergency.
It's okay. You can say we can reference shitting if you think it's going to be a shitting issue. We need to dance around it. It's the elephant in the room here.
I feel just the mention of the word shitting might soil my spare pair, so I will. Yeah. So yeah, spare pair of undies if that's okay.
Becomes a bit of a self-fulfilling prophecy then. Bring in a spare pair,
which themselves get dirty before I need them.
But if you didn't bring them, no one would talk about shitting, and then you'd only need one pair in the first place. So it's unclear whether it's wise or not to start using these extra pairs as part of your packing ritual.
If a spare pair of undies is left alone and no one there to see them, do they dirty themselves?
Just jumping in at this
I don't
juncture.
think so. I don't think that would happen.
This previous chat, am I right in thinking that there is a magic element to these underwear? Do I need to add that? Brackets magic?
No, definitely not. Standard.
Could we have like a wand sticking out at the end?
You realise you just haggled yourself down from magic undies.
I think the very fact that undies exist is magical.
I'd love your mindset. I'd love to walk around with that kind of mindset. I take it all for granted, mate. I see electric light, I don't give a shit.
Debenhams must be fascinating.
I'd love it. Welcome aboard to the team.
Thank you.
Alan and your undies. And without further ado, could I meet player number 3?
Loading player 3.
Hello.
Welcome.
Hello.
Welcome to Escape the North, player 3. How are you?
Hi. I'm fine, thank you. Still surprisingly nervous. When we had the poll about whether we're going to win or lose, I did click lose. So sorry about that.
That's fair. I clicked turn off the stream, so we're all a little nervous. You're currently listed here as loaded, and I know that's not your name. So would you like to switch out for a chosen name?
I would like to be known as Ursula Windpipe, please.
You've really held on to the randomly generated name.
I'm thinking of getting a deed poll for it. You know, it's just like sometimes a name just feels right.
Mm-hmm. Why stop there? Fully
Why stop
tattooed.
there? Oh yeah.
Although people don't normally tattoo their name onto themselves, because if they did, you wouldn't know how to start a conversation.
Does that say ulcer?
Yeah, it does. It says
Also, that's fine. I know the rules. It's okay.
How do we spell Ursula?
I really want to clarify as well. None of this is malicious. Pete doesn't do this on purpose. He's genuinely trying to type fluently and correctly. No, it's okay to have dyslexia, but arguably it's cool to make that person in charge of the text. That's where the system has fallen down. But other than I think.
Okay, I auto-corrected as close as I could get. Your cultural website, like it or leave it.
Nice.
It's further away, but it doesn't have the pus connotations of it also. So we've always got to balance these things against each other. And Cultural Windpipe, would you like to submit an item into the team's inventory?
Yes, I would like to submit this blank trophy. It's a trophy. And it's blank, has no message on it.
And specifically, this trophy is made to look like an Oscar, right? It's not just a generic trophy, it's an Oscar, isn't it?
I guess so, yeah. It's definitely in the shape of a human.
Yeah, it's an unwon acting trophy.
Man. Yes, indeed. It's a stolen trophy. If you win it, they put a plaque on it, but if you steal it, it just comes without a plaque.
You stole it?
I didn't say that. I'm just saying if you did steal a trophy, you wouldn't get a plaque with it.
You went on to say that, but before that you said it is a stolen trophy.
I implied it. It might be stolen. I don't know. Is it important? I guess it's important.
If it helps, I know that Twitch clips are inadmissible to the police.
What is the statute of limitations on kind of robberies on trophy shops?
If they don't catch you within 3 days, they're legally not allowed to investigate.
Then I suppose you could get a trophy for doing that, I suppose. So maybe I earned this.
I really think that if there was a trophy for thieving, a lot of thieves would avoid it, assuming it was a sting operation.
Clever thieves.
That's why you don't get crime competitions. It seems sus. Well, it looks to me like we have 3 players, we have 1 game, and we have all the time in the world. So, without further ado, let's escape the North.
Stand
Loading
by.
game.
Okay.
Go team.
You awaken. We don't want that noise. We don't want that noise. You awaken inside the statue of Queen Victoria. With you is some kind of model, a little bee's house on a stick, a toasty, and the outline of God knows what.
Now then, that toasty looks tasty.
It really doesn't.
Do we? It does have a big red button on it, though. Do we want to push the big red button?
Got to be done, hasn't it? Really?
Is it a button? Sure.
Yeah, it is.
Yes. Button.
I can
That is a
confirm.
button.
It is a button.
That
Isn't it?
wasn't verified.
Yeah.
If that's a button, if it's a big red button, we would like to push the big red button, please.
Okay, I'm going to take that. The button
mean-
is canonically being pressed.
Okay. And if this is it,
Yeah. Spare underpants time
shortest
already.
team ever.
Could be the shortest run we've ever had. Let's see. We're going to press the button. Stand by.
Standing by.
Okay.
Hello? Hello? Hello?
Yeah.
Anybody can hear this, please fill the third hole. Get me out of here. Please. If anybody can hear this message, you're my only hope. Fill the third hole. Fill the third hole.
Can you hear us?
No, this is a recorded message.
Oh. Okay.
Okay. Wow.
Bye, Worm.
Bye.
Take it
Bye,
easy.
worm.
I personally am moved by the plight of this worm and feel like we should do something about it.
Yeah. I assume that's the third hole, the silhouette thing.
Now, I'd just like to pause here as well to new viewers or even players who haven't been watching avidly to a show that's really picked up a lot of lore over the weeks. So there was a worm that the viewers grew increasingly attached to, and one of our guest captains, not really knowing that this worm had slowly become the mascot of the show, threw it into an area that we've started referring to as Worm Hell. There's been some suggestions that this statue, which is of Queen Victoria in Piccadilly Gardens in the centre of Manchester, can lead us to Worm Hell if only we can fill these 3 slots with their associated items. The model has been put in, the beehive has been placed in, and there is a third object yet to go in. And that's just not going to be clear unless I just pause the game and tell you. Let me just cover a couple of donations as well. Josie Russell has tipped £5. An air compressor to blow away the horse bolt. Okay, we've never had donations used to injure, harm, or otherwise like minimise other people's donations. And Raspy Panda has tipped £5. A dinosaur hat on Pyro Tiger. There we go.
Nice.
Thank you, Raspy Panda.
Why?
Now,
What do you mean,
I
why?
don't
Look
know
at
if
it.
we have.
So cool.
Gorgeous.
It's very good.
Thank you.
I don't know if we have arrows here, but would you like to move to Piccadilly Gardens where you could make choices about what locations you'd like to visit in pursuit of this objective?
Sounds
That
good.
sounds splendid. Yes, let's do that.
Here we go.
Thank you. Ooh.
Can I just say, cultural also Windpipe is our nominal captain. I think.
No, that could be the explicit captain if you like.
Hey.
I am the explicit and thank you. Oh, it's nice. Okay, team. I think I without wishing to be meta, I think I recall tale of the weird little thing being in the laundrette last week.
The weird little
And
hole filling thing.
Yeah, it's like a creepy felt doll thing. Oh no, the castle laughing. I've said something bad. It's a very lovely and charming thing, and it lives in the it was last seen in the laundrette, so maybe if you all agree, we should have a look there.
Happy to go there.
Yeah, like we were here, like on the title to escape the north, but right now, just as you say, I'm feeling really moved by the worm's plight, and that's taking priority.
We could argue, if we had to, that escaping into another dimension escapes the north. If we have to really argue that, I'm willing to. Chaba, I realised I didn't ask. Did I ask for your inventory item? I don't think I did I?
You did. It was the whole drama with the trophy. Do you
I just haven't.
remember that?
Yeah, of course.
I just haven't.
Nice.
I just forgot about it.
Really.
Sorry.
It did go on for a long time. We all lost focus. It was bad.
Okay, focus returned. Make a choice.
Laundrette, please, Mr. Narrator.
Laundrette loading. Nope.
Oh. Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
Hiya.
Oh, thank God. Oh, I'm locked in one of my drums.
Oh, that's awful. How did that happen? Can we get you out?
Well, there's a bolt on it just here. I came in here for a few minutes, just to sort of get away from everything. And then it's just sort of slammed shut on me, and this lock has just kind of just locked me in.
No.
It looks...
Oh, no.
Is there a key somewhere for it?
I don't think there's a key in here. It looks like an Allen key, but I've not got any Allen keys in here. There might be one around Manchester.
Alan, have you got your keys?
I was going to say, I am an Alan. I mean, I can.
Could you stick your head in it? Just try. Just poke your head in and just see if it'll turn. Just
does sound like a lot of fun. Yeah. I could try that for a bit of fun, yeah.
Loading single player death.
Okay.
Yeah, I won't do that. I probably won't do that.
I'm afraid you snapped your own neck.
Please. I'm responsible for these two. I don't want to kill them that quickly. Okay, let's go find an Allen key.
Yeah.
Are you all right in there? Do you need
I'm
other
okay.
air holes? Can you breathe?
I'm breathing. I've got a little paper bag in here. I'm just trying to keep calm. It's quite tight, as you can imagine. So that would be great.
Great. I'm really quite intimidated by these two friends.
Let's buy some Bitcoin.
Is it Neil Buchanan?
Where's the Bitcoin? Where's Mum's Bitcoin?
No.
Where's Mum's non-fungible token?
I'm repelled. I'm so repelled right now.
Yeah,
It's the future of
That is
art.
naughty. They're getting involved in crypto.
Come on, let's leg it.
Can we
Let's
leave
run away.
immediately?
Yeah.
Let's leave immediately. Okay.
Thank you.
Right, so statue is where we started. Laundrette, so we can go to Affleck's. That is usually where we die.
It's very noisy in
Affleck's
there.
is lined with blood.
Affleck's is the danger zone.
Yeah.
Should we go to the takeaway
Yeah.
and postpone our death for a small moment?
Yeah.
Yes, we'd like to go to the team says takeaway.
Now loading takeaway. You find yourself at the front counter of the takeaway.
Hi.
Hello.
Welcome to the takeout. What would you like to buy from my takeout? Would you like me to tell you what's on the menu?
Yes, please.
Yes.
Okay. Here we go. Oh, it's good. Chips. Small
Chips.
chips. Medium. Chips. Large.
Do you have any chipped Allen keys?
No. You can't sell Allen keys for food if you want a 5-star hygiene rating.
Cool.
True.
That's true.
It's just
Very true.
chip, big chip, medium chips, and small.
You really know
We
this.
don't have.
I have a sudden urge for chips. To be fair.
Well, you have come to the right place because I have them on the menu: big chip, small chip, and medium chip.
Do you sell pretzels as well, or?
Nope.
Right, just
fair
checking.
enough. Yeah. I don't know why I was thinking of that.
Do you have any money for chips, Alan?
No, I don't. Oh, you. I thought you were talking to me.
No,
Are you also,
you're
is that your name, Alan?
I do not have any money.
Okay. We should run away. We should.
Chip machine's broke.
Yeah.
Oh.
Is it? Well, can it be repaired in some way by us?
Jack didn't press the backstage button. He just said, he's requested. That's it. I know, because what I was planning on doing is I was going to wait till you try and order chips, and then I was going to say that we don't have any.
Oh.
No, I just have a sixth sense for this sort of thing. I just tell it was broken.
Would you like some chips?
It was one of the players' own thoughts being passed into the moose. Which player's thoughts is this? God, I look cool as a dinosaur.
I think it's
Smooth. That's really good.
Oh, Pyro Tiger, you say you want chips.
I would love chips. I didn't
Well,
say
you
that.
can't have any.
Oh my
Because
god.
the chip machine has been malfunctioning for a very long time now.
That's dreadful. Do we know what's wrong with it?
No. However, if you could help me out, because I have to guard the counter, I will give you one of the tools I was using to try and fix it.
How can we help
An
you?
Allen key.
We would love
Wow.
to help you, chip vendor of great
Well-
potato products.
See if you can find out what's going on.
We would
I
like to
don't
go
know
to
where-
the kitchen.
Okay.
Please.
See you in a minute. Bye.
See you in a minute. Bye.
Bye.
You find yourself in the takeaway kitchen.
Can I just say very quietly to my teammates, that's genuinely the most terrifying thing I've seen in this show so far.
I think we could all hear that one.
I am the thoughts of Pyrotyper, and I am really scared.
Excuse me, Mr. Sleepy Chef. Sir. Okay.
Hello?
Hello.
I don't want to go near this.
Team, we need. Do any of you speak dog? We need to ask what's going on, apparently.
I think I speak dinosaur, but
Yeah, we got a dinosaur that's sort of, well, nowhere near.
They got,
But
they got 4
I
legs.
think that's further. I think the dinosaur is further away from a dog than a
possibly is.
person.
Okay.
yeah.
I don't even know.
I wonder if we can inspect the oven ourselves without waking this thing, perhaps.
Wait a minute, I am awake. Well, no,
Oh, it is awake, is it?
I'm lucid dreaming.
Lucid eyes. Hello, Mr. Lee.
Oh, we have a problem with the fryer.
What? Please state the nature of your fryer emergency.
Chips.
I can't.
It drips. It drips.
No.
Chips. Is it full of chips?
No.
Is that a problem?
Chips go in. Hey, out. Out.
Oh no,
Ooh.
chip's disappearing.
Chip
like it's on the
death.
dryer.
I see.
Oh.
I see. That is a problem.
You can take a look.
Okay.
Yes, please.
Take a chip.
Is anyone else noticing the similarity of this button with the button that was on the cheese post?
I'm sorry.
No, don't press
Oh,
the
it's
button.
this.
I'm hiding in here. I'm hiding in here eating chips.
Right.
Me,
Okay.
Paul Porthole. Shh, don't tell anyone I'm in here.
All
I
right.
suppose you remember me, don't you, Paul Porthole? I've been on flight, you remember, Bob? I love chips. Don't just hanging about in it. Shut up. He'll hear us. Don't press him. I'm just here getting the chips. Don't worry. No one else needs them. I'll just have them and then we'll be sound. And if you just stay quiet, I can give you an Allen key.
Oh.
Oh, no.
This is a renegade paragon thing, isn't it?
I suppose
Team, we've got a problem.
You're thinking, Paul, what on earth are you doing in this chip pan?
How can everyone hear my thoughts?
Let me tell you my story. My name is Paul Porthole, the youngest and most virile of the Porthole twins. I hadn't seen my brother for just absolutely ages. Since about I think it were he's Peter Porthole. He's called he's a Lib Dem and that. And, the worst incident is in that Christmas 1993 we accidentally burnt down. Actually, we accidentally burnt down our family home, but I tried to have a relationship with Berger. I tried to develop some sort of healthy relationship with someone who wanted my brother. I tried to cultivate something, but I just love chips, really. I don't really think about anything else. I've just got chips on the mind. My true love, a deep and profound love. Salty, affordable, versatile. I love chips. That's my main deal. It's loving chips too much.
Damn.
Look at this wretched individual banned me from the chip shop on trumped up charges of fork and napkin theft. They said you're not coming in, and it was lies. It was lies. I just wanted a chip. I tried to explain myself, and she was just having absolutely none of it. I'm trying to bring good vibes. I tried to bring a positive energy to things, and she was just looking at me like I was nothing. She's looking at me like I was an egg. And this other bloke took over the chip shop, and he didn't even know what chips were. You'd order a chip off of me, he'd say, "What? What's a chip? I've never even heard of it." This was a long time ago, so people might not remember that, but that was his main deal. I found it quite upsetting, so upsetting it turned me tear transparent. And then, I took over eventually. I managed to do what I thought was my dream. I started running the kebab shop, started running the chip shop, and on the side, I crafted a salami worm because I knew that a terrible portal to hell had opened, and I was hoping a counterfeit worm could be chucked into it, but the players decided to ignore that and actually throw a beloved character of the game into hell that's been in there to this day for some unknown reason. And then, after the wormhole opened, well, I got shut down, lost my business. Needless to say, throwing the worm into a mysterious portal did not help the local economy. I had to switch to delivery only. Chipperoo. That went all right for a while, but I was getting too much on the chips. I started smoking them like ciggies, 3 a time, nostril, mouth. Inhaling so much uncut chip wrecked my lungs, which are inside my head and very small. Because there's nothing else, I'm just a circle. That's the last time I saw my brother. He loved chips. Maybe every time I eat a chip, I'm trying to remember him. I'm trying to remember a human relationship. I'm trying to eat the nostalgia and sensation of being a child with no worries. But it all burnt down, didn't it? In Christmas 1993. The Porthole Manor burnt down. Peter Porthole burnt down with it, but then I did see him later at a cafe somehow. he turned into a Lib Dem. It was horrifying. And that's my story of why I am now on the chips.
Moved.
Stop clapping, he'll hear you. He'll hear you. I know the chips are bad for me. I know that a representation of my inability to move on from my failed relationships. I know some may argue deeply undeveloped character. but they don't. I just love them.
Yeah, no, I think your introspection is really remarkable.
We have some good news for you, though, Pete Porthole. You are actually the winner of Best at Chip trophy. We can only present it to you. We have to present it to you out in Piccadilly Gardens in a big public ceremony. So if you're willing to come with us, I know you like the chips, but like you said yourself, you've had too much of the chips, and sometimes if you love something, you've got to be willing to let it go, And then when you get more chips, you'll just love them all the more. But you are the best at chips, and we wanna give you this prize.
Maybe this prize, Paul, will gain you some recognition among your peers. And you might actually find a way to develop some human contact that way.
Yeah. I'm not a human. I'm a porthole. I've dropped this disc. My lungs are in my head.
And maybe
that's okay. You're still the best at chips.
Yeah.
Well, chuck it here. Let us have a look.
I mean, we've got to do it outside. You've got to agree to come out first.
You can't receive an award before the ceremony. That's
Yeah, doesn't make sense.
Not how it works.
You could maybe always just put a chip in your wallet and just to look at every now and again as a reminder.
You're assuming I haven't got chips in my wallet.
No, we just like a few more for the road. I just like a few more for the road, just to tide you over, because you just to get you through the day.
Yeah. I think you've helped me finally get over my problem. I think you might be able to giving me an award.
Yeah,
you might have got me off the chips.
That's beautiful.
Sensational.
I'm really
amazing.
Cheers! I'm coming with you.
Yay!
I'm coming with you.
Let's go.
Thank you.
So we're going to Piccadilly to hold a ceremony to award Paul Porthole Best Chip Circle.
Best at chips.
Yeah.
Best at chips. Okay,
Right,
best at chips.
can we put Paul Porthole in cultural windpipes inventory? I'm really uncomfortable with him.
Shared team inventory.
This is shared inventory.
That's fair.
One big pocket.
I feel like we got some resolution here.
Yeah.
Well, let's see. we haven't done the award yet. There's plenty of room for error.
Narrator.
Yeah.
Are we fast traveling, or do you want me to canonically go back through the main room? Through the
That's
kitchen?
up to the team. Do you want to realistically travel backwards through parts of the takeaway to Piccadilly, or just fast travel there for?
Can we not go anywhere near the pretzel mousse again?
Yeah, I'm thinking we'd like to make a very discreet exit from the takeaway. Hopefully the moose will not see our friend here, because
that moose is an idiot. I got in here. I've been living here for about 6 weeks. Have we had this plan?
This is why we can't saying things like that to the moose.
Can we? Do you mind?
If maybe you go by the seating area, you won't see the moose.
Okay.
I'm just wondering.
Alan, you have a thing there.
I'm just wondering if it. I mean, I'm not deciding this, but could we pop these undies in Porthal's mouth so we can't say anything?
No. Okay.
No, okay.
As team captain, I am overruling this
see how he will react.
No, I don't want to see how he reacts.
No. Oh my god.
What's in this shared pocket?
Don't.
Just checking that as a team.
No, we don't need to do that.
No.
You're going to give him an award while gagging him.
No.
He is our
rather
special
than
VIP
blindfold
guest. He's our
We're
VIP.
going to blindfold because that's normal, because you're not allowed to, it's part of the ceremony. But
And what are we
rather than that,
blindfolding
could
with?
you
Are we
shut
on the
your
pants
eyes?
again?
Stop! Get the
That's
pants
like the
away
worst
from
chip
him.
I've ever had.
Don't worry about those. Don't worry about those.
Okay, so at least we'll just cover him up so that when we go out, we don't want the mouse to mouse.
It looks like you're walking around with the Pope.
The Pope of chips.
Yes.
Yeah, don't mind us. We're just giving a Pope an award for best at chips. Okay, back to Piccadilly.
Please.
Fast travel. Okay, fast travel.
Thank you so much.
Do one of you two want to do the honors here?
Are we inviting anyone to come out for the ceremony? Like
Anybody. This is a public ceremony. This is a great moment. I mean, obviously.
Okay, I'll just put the call out. Anyone? We got just gonna let everyone in Manchester know. We got a big chip ceremony coming up. Anyone who's just out and about wants to come and help out? We got a Best in Chips 2021.
Is this the chip ceremony?
Yeah.
Yes, thank you so much.
Oh,
Oh, sorry, I'm just getting ready. Sorry, I was just come out of work. Russian.
smaller.
You're
Oh
Russian.
my god.
No, I'm from.
You're not.
I'm from round these parts.
Yeah.
I'm from Rush. I'm Rush home. I'm Rush home. If anything.
Thank you, everybody, for gathering here today. This is a momentous occasion. The committee of myself, Pirate Tiger, and Alan, we've been around the entire North, and we have finally concluded that Mr. Pete Porthole is the best at chips.
Yeah.
Best at chips. This award is for you. You have earned this. You are a model for us all. Congratulations.
God.
Oh, cheers! I'm just absolutely buzzing for it. Oh, cheers! It's so good to finally be recognised. And I'm sure you all want to know my story. Well, my name is Paul Porthole. Hold on, let me just sort this out.
Oh no.
And my brother, Pete Porthole, I've actually can't even remember. He was good, so, he's a really good lad and everything. And I did quite love burger, but I don't know where they've gone. And I do love chips, and I hate this fucker. Absolutely hate this fucker. Absolutely, really bad vibes coming off this one. Like, why didn't they take the fake worm? It's never been addressed. Thinking back on things, I've actually smashed it. You know what? I've actually smashed life. Burning that house down actually set me on a pretty buzzing path, to be honest. If you think about it, I've actually smashed it. I've actually completely smashed life here, so. Wait. Cheers, yeah, I'll have it.
That was beautiful, Paul. Thanks so much for your story.
I left my Allen key in the chip pan, so I don't know if you actually wanted that.
Yeah.
Do you want to borrow my Allen key?
Oh, absolutely, we
You
do.
have an Allen key?
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah.
Everyone's got one in Manchester, actually.
Oh, thanks
Thank
so
you.
much.
Thank you.
really kind
That
of
could
you.
be really handy. Awesome.
Be good.
Actually, I've just remembered. I've left someone locked up in not a washing machine, but something else. So
Yeah,
actually, I'm
I'll
gonna
come
go
with
now.
you. Let's go back to that Allen key's needed in Rush
Yeah, I
home.
need that. I need
Yeah,
that.
Come on.
Strange Ways. Strange Ways is all Allen keys. It's pretty high tech stuff. You can get in and out of anywhere with an Allen key in Manchester.
That's good to know.
Allen was from Manchester.
Ecstasy in the agony.
So that we came very, very close here to getting an Allen key, and now we don't have an Allen key. Is that right?
Now we're just buzzing.
Now we're just buzzing.
Right, good. My confidence has been boosted to a significant level. Let's go back to Takeaway and tell that moose who's boss.
We're going to go to Takeaway and we're going to tell.
Maybe.
No. Wait, hang on. No, we don't. Wait.
No, let's roll. Thanks for taking me out of the chip pan. Hiya. How's it going, dickhead?
I hate this man.
You think you know how to make chips? You're a pretzel moose.
I know how to make chips. I don't know. I hired a dog to make chips.
No, he's not a dog. He's a human who thinks he's a dog. Totally different.
Well, what do you think I am?
You're like...
I'm a human head under this. I just...
How's it going, chef? Right, sorry, mate. Not like full hands on the table. I know I haven't got hands, but full hands on the table, cards on the table, heads in the kebab. I was just living in your chip pan, lad.
We got him out, though. We got him out. If that counts for anything.
Machine should be working now.
How much do you know more about cooking chips than this man?
My main expertise is eating them, to be honest. But if he makes a bad one, I'll be like, "Oh, that's pure Hank." And then he'll have to do it again.
How about this, Paul Porthole? You can be the new chef. You can have as many chips as you want, as long as you cook the chips for my takeout.
What do I do?
You're free.
What?
You're free.
To murder.
No.
Oh, this is taking a turn,
I don't have to cook any chips anymore.
Don't kill them.
To kill who? These people. Oh.
No.
It's a massacre.
Well, F's in the chat, I'm afraid. Team 1, very inventive. They managed to celebrate one of the most notorious murderers in the ETN universe, Paul Porthole, chip lover and destroyer of flesh. Gave Paul Porthole purpose, but unfortunately set free one of the other most destructive forces, the Cerberus chef, who has only stopped killing when they were temporarily given the role of chip chef. And of course, when freed from that, returned to their old ways, but they weren't to know. The law of ETN is as complicated as it is intentionally inscrutable. Just go check in with some donations. Adam Larter, the Saint, that must be a typo, tipped £10. Hat request, a bottle of Liam Perrin's sauce for each player. We can load that up with the next batch of living players. Anonymous has tipped £10. Fire for the narrator. I think we definitely have fire hanging around. Thank you very much to our valiant first team who played incredibly well, and they weren't to know the consequences of their actions. I don't know what people are laughing at, actually. Okay, well, not something I feel I can repeat. shouldn't have shown me the Discord. Now, we are going to be getting our next player on. What do people think went wrong and went right for that first team? They were so close and they were so inventive. As Pyro Tiger says, we were fools to trust a lucid, dreaming chef dog. And this is the kind of post-match analysis that gets us all further in the game. A rising tide lifts all ships. Now, anyone willing to pop in and give me some post-match analysis?
Sorry, I didn't know whether that was my cue or not. Hello. Hi, Sean. How you doing? How is everybody?
Welcome.
Thank you so much. It's off a bit bigger. Wow, what a team. What a team.
The ceremony is a real highlight for me.
Big highlight. Very inventive.
Do you know what seems incredibly inventive within this game? Anyone using their items ever for anything. I don't know why we have them.
Well, it's nice to, it's like dreaming at the beginning, isn't it? It's like, I'm going to use this. Oh, someone had a sword once, and I don't think they used it once.
Oh, they did. If you remember, they got their sword stuck in the door of a bus. I think they tried to use it to wedge a bus door open, and it fell out of the bus and it got lost.
Oh dear, that's very embarrassing.
It would be embarrassing, yeah. Social embarrassment simulator. Sharbet has said, if we'd have taken the Allen key from Pete Porthole, Moose would have killed us. Ifs and buts. Is there a phrase about ifs and buts? I can't remember one, but I know that
ifs and buts were candy and nuts, then every day would be Christmas. I don't know.
Do you know, that sounds hilariously not like it can't be an idiom, but knowing the idioms I do know, any collection of words can be an idiom.
Exactly.
Linda has tipped £10. One massive chip for the narrator. Do we have a singular chip? We've never had the...
There must be that big ugly chip that was in the Pete, but that was hideous. Sorry, Pete.
Do you know, I think that chip is... I've never seen that chip before or after, and it's not in our media library. I don't know where that chip
That's
came
a Pete
from.
Porthole private collection. That's a Jack's.
That literally isn't available to the public. It's certainly not Creative Commons. Well, it might be actually, but it's not in our commons.
We should have censored it out. I'm sorry, everyone. It's a bit too raunchy.
It was... Some people didn't believe it was a chip. It was so zoomed in and it was so clear and crisp. Some people were like, what is this object? Grasping Kulak, who I think is watching for the first time, has just declared themselves a Pete Porthole stan. Grasping Kulak, you may well be the only one. And that's for the best, I think. I believe the Liam parents are ready to be loaded in for the next team.
Are we not Hendos in?
Not tonight. Looks like the sectarians have logged on.
Not from Adam Larter.
Yeah. The War of the Roses is back, baby. It's good again. Awoo.
Oh my god.
Adam Larter's just trying to correct the typo about him being a saint. The sectarian Adam Larter. Now, that is the kind of nickname that I could see sticking for a long time, even when the comedy circuit returns. Very nice. Not where I would have put it, but I will accept. If you can use that to cover my widow's peak, actually, I'd be very grateful. There we go. Yeah, if it could just... my widow, it's a triangle, isn't it? So you could fit a fire in there. Just rotate. I'll take control. I'll take... Here, let me
You style your own hair. Your own fire
I should
hair.
be able to style mine. Everyone's learned to cut their own hair in lockdown, and here's my contribution. Make a TikTok about how to steal my look. There we go. Very nice. Actually, it's pretty good. It's a shame you couldn't achieve that in real life without really, really hurting yourself. You'd need quite a lot of tech to make sure you didn't come away from that with quite severe scar tissue.
But you'd get so many chicks. You'd be like, you'd look so badass.
Loads of smokers. This guy's convenient. NBT, thank you very much for that £15 donation. A big bag of quavers for more. Thank you so much. And in fact, those quavers might really help because we're just about to load up into ASMR mode. We'll make that active with the next team. And can I just ask the lobby or whomsoever?
It's a little sleeping Lloyd.
I have a message. I need to just tell you guys. You need to be telling people to be getting through to configured. A lot of people are just on the page waiting for the vote, but you guys need to be pushing. I know you're having fun, and it is about having fun here, but it's also about results.
Yes, so I can see our queue. A lot of people are on setting up, and you need to go past setup and into queue. And all setup does is check that you've got a way of being heard and you've got a way of being seen. That'll dump you into the queue, and then we can bring you into our lobby. And then we can bring you into one of these squares, and you can even touch an imaginary bottle of Liam Perrins.
It's very, very fun to play, and yes, we're going into ASMR mode, so it will be... Sorry, someone's just talking to my ear. But yeah, it's very, very fun tonight, and tonight's quite a big episode, so do not want to... We're so close to finishing the statue. So close.
Do you not want to see some little rubes trapped in a box try to navigate worm hell? You may have never thought about that kind of sentence before, and if you're a new viewer, you might not even understand what I'm even saying. But does that sentence not sound fun? A rube? A worm? A hell? John Milton couldn't have written this kind of stuff. John Milton couldn't even have dreamed of Escape the North.
John Milton ain't shit.
John Milton can go and fuck. I stand by that. I think I'll be happy I said that when I wake up tomorrow.
It's all over the front page of the newspapers.
Yeah, Daily Mirror's absolutely rubbished me. But I've got loads of new fans that I don't actually care for. Loads of people with a chip on their shoulder about John Milton. I'm like, I don't care. It was a throwaway comment. I'm not as into this hating John Milton as you guys are. Pyro Tiger has tips £10. Please give Sean, a small Sean, as a hat. That, I think, is something we get asked a fair amount with narrators, that we make them recur on their own body. So I think we'll probably have something we can bring out on that front. Can I also just reiterate, if you are in the queue or you have got that tab open, maybe because you want to vote, all it would take is for you to just click setting up and get yourself configured, and you can play tonight. It is etn.link. Mono says, I'm tempted to join for ASMR mode, but I've got my dinner now. It depends what you've got. Eating dinner is perfect for ASMR mode, as long as you're willing to participate in the production of ASMR sounds.
It's perfect. And as well, tonight in the lobby, I hear that you get to speak to not one, but two ETN staff members. One is Peter Sutton and the other one is Jack Evans, and people pay a lot of money to get to speak to them usually, and you'll get that for free tonight.
Is that the size that you think it should be for the whole game? Is that the size we want? Is that the size we think it should be? I'm not criticising, of course. I never would. I never would.
It looks so rank.
I can say right now we've got 4 people in the queue, but they are just on setting up, so their webcam and audio is not configured. I'm gonna give you guys a couple of minutes, and then we're gonna march on with whatever we can muster. But very encouraging new people. Maybe if we hold a little vote. Should we hold a vote?
Yes.
I'll get more people onto the page.
I want to see this vote.
What should we ask them? Has Paul Porthole killed?
Yes. Has Paul Porthole killed? Was it passion or financial gain?
Why did Paul Porthole kill? Money? Avarice. I'm going to put avarice. Just passion.
Passion.
And then I'm going to put primal rage.
Yes.
He's got the capacity, I think.
Yeah, he's got that feel to him.
Can turn on a penny.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Why did Paul Porthole kill? Was it avarice, passion, or primal rage? Or was it for chips? I put that as passion.
Yes. Yeah.
If he killed in order to get chips, that's a crime of passion. 8 votes, 9 votes.
Oh my god.
12 votes. I'll let this climb to somewhere near the 20 mark, and then we'll see. And just as we all suspected, it has brought a lot of people into the queue. A lot of people who aren't then going to configure and actually want to play the game, but they are there. They're inflating our engagement stats, which we've got no one to justify our engagement stats to, but it's nice to have them. We're at 18 votes.
Nearly
Can we
there.
get up to 19? We're nearly at the point where we can see what a straw poll of people think was a motivation for murder from a chip-loving circle in a game.
It's just going in the wiki.
Is YouTube
The
here? I've not
results.
seen YouTube.
Yeah, where
Right.
is YouTube?
I'm not saying that YouTube is the sole wiki creator. I see a lot from
I like how you're just now casually brushing over that there is a wiki to support the whole show.
There's a wiki to support the whole show.
There's a wiki
And
to
let me
support
say,
the whole show.
the wiki does an immense, like the amount of manpower that goes into the wiki is huge, and yet the game consistently overtakes it of just dumping out more information than it is fair to expect the fans to consolidate. Okay, let's find a new piece of it. Let's draft a new piece of pointless trivia into canon. Here we go.
Oh,
Not avarice.
avarice.
Passion. It's chips.
Passion. It's chips.
Which, the moment we said chips counts as passion, we locked in the vote ourselves.
Skyrocketed.
Absolutely put on our thumbs on the scales there.
Can I just ask who did Paul Porthole? Who did Paul Porthole kill?
We don't know. I'm going off entirely off the teardrop tattoo, which is
right. I see.
Denotes
the
a murder. And I'm always, when people go, I love Paul Porthole, I go, don't forget,
Yeah.
he not only murdered but advertises it on his head, which is
that's
his
like the-
entire body.
That's the danger element, though. It's like when people write to serial killers in
Yeah.
prison. That's what people like about him.
Yeah.
Element.
And this guy's more than a murderer. He's got a personality fact. He likes chips. And that's so strong. That comes off so strongly you can forget about the murder for minutes at a time.
Does anyone want to go through and configure? Well, I can see we got 12 people. 12 people in
We've
there.
got a lot here.
But if you want to go through, and when we say configure, you just need to go through, join up, webcam. But it's going to be a good webcam. You're going to be in one of these great slots here. This one.
You got front row seats.
This is a lovely contained space there. There's complimentary LMP.
You've got a rider.
Very nice. Yes, come on. It's a very exciting episode. You will be in the wiki as
Yeah.
one of
You'll go
the
down
episodes.
You'll go down in ECN history. John Mayo says, did Paul kill his brother? Not to be a bit of a bore here, but that fire actually happened in 1994, and we later see his brother in episode 6 on the tram. So canonically, his brother did survive the fire, yes. It's amazing we get new viewers at all, really, I think. Where are we at? We've got so many people setting up, and the amount of people configured has actually reduced since our last push. Get yourself an etn.link, and if you have a tab open with etn.link on it, click through, set up, play the game. Tonight, we'll be making history.
It's the app. You're going to want to be part of it.
We are in the denouement zone. We are pulling pivotal levers tonight. There is only one more slot in the statue, and it will open to reveal Worm Hell. Do you not want that in your life? Do you not want that emblazoned at the front of our YouTube as a trailer? We're a North of England simulator. Oh yeah, I'll click through. This is Worm Hell. Interesting. Hard to understand. Mono's nearly finishing his dinner. If Mono has to eat his dinner fast, just to get some people in this game, I'd say a very, very small but significant crime against humanity has been perpetuated.
Very cruel. Josie says that the ETN team and audience are very nice people. I can confirm that. Not really for me to say, but I'm not involved in any of the onboarding process. It is just the nice guys who are involved in that. Crime against Sean Morlity, says Pirate Tiger.
I'll take that. That's nice of you to say.
Oh, also, we've been saying Pete Porthole and not Paul.
Oh yeah, Pete's the Lib Dem brother. And
Lib
Paul
Dem
is
brother.
I'm just going to say it. Just a normal guy. Just a relatable normal guy.
Oh dear. I'm not eating fast. Jane gets her lads to onboard people. I do. And if you want to interact with my boys, configure yourselves in the queue. It's very, very fun. You get to feel very important. It's VIP area.
I like the idea of configure yourselves being said in a very threatening tone. You want to be in a better configure yourselves. I'm thinking it's more like configure yourself before you wreck yourself. I mean, we've always got MonoDB coming in, but he is confirmed he's not eating faster than normal for our benefit.
Aww.
And that's why should anyone?
Exactly.
I see a few more names. Names coming in. It really is now just a race to the finish line. We just need someone to get configured and we can load them in. And then we got our final scene of the night. And I hope to God they can just finish off this statue. It's all we need. There's a worm's life on the line, a worm that already is in hell.
Yeah, we'll all sleep a little easier tonight if we could just get through, just make contact with that worm. You know, a lot of too much pain and suffering in this world.
Keep it light.
Let's bring him back.
I'm not sleeping tonight either way, but I'd rather it to be out of excitement rather than fear. That's the best I could get.
Mine's just pain. All pain. Suffering.
Be trapped awake, but for the right reasons. Okay, who can get themselves? If there's anyone in the chat who believes they have gone beyond setting up into configured, we have had an issue where it's showing up wrong before. So if you think you should be on, you should be in the queue, just drop it in there. I liked that. Gasp.
Sorry,
like that.
I read it wrong.
Oh.
Let's see.
Oh. I think we've got a...
Oh, we've got a couple of people. More and more people getting configured.
Okay, people are getting to the finish line. We just need to onboard these people in the lobby, and if all things going well, we will we'll have a team together.
Very nice, very nice.
Okay, here we go. This could be a monumental app.
Oh my god. Just give me a shout when you want me to get out of the way.
Yeah, just to shove you.
Just shove me.
I'll chuck this little bolt at you.
A lot of people scared in the chat. Good.
That's good, yeah. Capital S in the chat if you're scared. And a little s if you're just spooked.
Good. That's what we like to see. It's all been worth it.
It's really hard to tabulate the results when they're just different sizes, the same letter. But it seems like most people are, somewhere on the spectrum. Okay, I'm just waiting for a message from... Do you want a vote? You want to put it to a vote? Okay.
Let's vote it out.
Okay, fear level. Fully frightened. Mildly spooked. No, I'll just say, quite scared. We'll properly put it in degrees.
Yeah.
And then what's like fairly spooked?
Fairly spooked.
Small one like Turbs. Turbs? Is that like?
Yeah, perturbed. Is that what you mean?
Is that like just mildly like?
It's just like, yeah, you're not settled.
Yeah.
Something's going on in your waters.
I'm concerned.
Concerned, and then one I think should just be fine.
Yeah.
Just get like a base level.
And there we go. That's it doesn't even fit on the.
It doesn't fit. Sean, you broke it. Sean, I knew this would happen. I was like, Sean loves
incredible. You will see all the options. You'll see all the options if you go to etn.link. That's how you sell it.
I remember.
You put the tables so they come off the screen, then you get them on the site so you can see all the options.
Mr. Muller, this is. I thought you said you were trying to be terse.
Yeah, I am terse. Look how short these options are. Perturbed. That's concise, mate. Look at this, 17 votes, 18 votes. This is the kind of stuff social media people would be killing for this kind of engagement. If this was retweets, I'd be having offers coming in from Skittles and Toblerone saying, come in, shake down our interns, tell them what's what. Walker's Crisps phoning me up going, we can't get that one, we're trying to run out. Horse flavour, come and give our little boy the boot. Here I am, doing it for free. All right, what we got? What's one?
What are we going to see? What big spread of too many choices?
I think we're going to see a bell curve.
We're going to see 12, 15%, nothing decisive.
We're going to see a massive bell curve. Here's my prediction. A massive bell curve centering on fairly spooked. Jane, you got any predictions?
I think quite scared.
I think fully frightened because they just went, there's too many options. First one.
You've underestimated the bravery of our viewers. Let's have a look.
Oh. I tell you what it is. It's down at the bottom. You cannot see it. It's off the edge. It's incredible with 7
Incredible
votes.
has won. Incredible's won by a landslide. And let me tell you, that's what we want to hear. That's the energy with which I want to meet Team 2. I'm just going to smash my friend with this.
Yes. Oh, rubbish.
And what have we got here? Sarah Kay, thank you very much for that £10 donation. Charbert has tipped £30. A little more on the little more. It was always the way it was going to go. Thank you very much for that donation. And very easily done since we've got the duplicate function. Then, without further ado, let us meet the second and final team of the evening. Please, if we are ready on the production side, could I meet player 1? That's fine.
Ready with player 1. Here we go.
Hello and welcome. Player 1, how are you?
I'm quite good, Sean. How are you?
I am incredible, like the majority of viewers.
Great.
How are you between scared to incredible? Where do you fall?
I'm on edge, but like in an alert way. My senses are attuned.
A few drops of this guy, and he'll be feeling right as rain. I see that alert has been interpreted as your name, but if you'd like us to quickly swap that out for an actual name, now's your chance to put one forward.
Yeah, I'm currently trying on the pseudonym Ted Otterline, so I'd like to do that, please.
Okay. Is that like an online pseudonym or just a full life pseudonym?
It's currently online only, but we'll see how successful I feel with it.
Yeah, if you're going to go for a full launch. Okay, we're here for the soft launch of Ted Otterline. And Ted, would you like to offer an item to the inventory?
Yes, for my item, I have a sort of a charcoal face mask for deep pore cleansing.
They're great, aren't they? I've done one a couple of times, and they feel amazing. They're like a full bath, but solid and on your head.
Yeah.
Are you a common skin peel guy?
No, this is my first one I've had in a while. I'm sort of trying to think when's the best time to do it. It might be an Easter Sunday thing, I think. That's sort of, it's got a sort of fresh beginnings kind of vibe to it.
Yeah. Once, in the olden times, it would have been chicks and eggs and the onset of new spring flowers. But now, it can be peeling back an artificial layer of skin and feeling your pores as smooth and unblemished as a baby.
I'm looking forward to it.
That's the true meaning of Easter. Thank you so much. We will get that loaded into the inventory, and I hope you get a good chance to put that to use somewhere within the game. Please, could I meet player number 2? Welcome aboard. It is our guest captain for the evening, Sinan. Welcome to Escape the North. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I clicked incredible, so I'm up for it. Let's do it.
I'm glad. I think you've helped bring a real push of positivity. Are you happy with your Liam parents?
Sorry?
Are you happy with your Liam parents?
Yeah.
That's good. I'll make it a little bit bigger for you, just to show that you are exalted.
Yes.
You're currently listed as player 2. Do you want to put your real name in? Put an extra name in? It's up to you.
Yeah, let's just keep it at Sinan at that, and that's it.
Perfect. Casual. Do you have anything you'd like to add into the inventory?
I do. I have the Skull Tankard, which I regularly drink from, and might be drinking from tonight, but the Skull Tankard is coming in. So there you go.
Can I ask about its contents?
Tonight, bitter lemon, because tomorrow is my birthday, so I'm not drinking tonight. But
goodness, happy pre-birthday.
Thank you.
Please, can we get PBSK, pre-birthday Sinan Kose? Wow, what a way to usher in. How old will you be?
I will be 27.
That's a big age. One of the important ages.
It's too big. I didn't think I'd make it to 27, but here we are.
Well, soon none of us will make it any further, so let's enjoy the time we have left.
That's right.
We're going to have that Skull Tankard loaded into the inventory. And while that's happening, could I please meet player number 3 to round off our second team of the evening? Hello, and welcome to Escape the North.
Hi. No. Hi.
You are currently listed here as player 3. Do you want to swap that out for a human name?
Yes, please. Sure.
Happy with the Liam parents?
Oh, love it.
Bigger, smaller? I've been to sort of resizing them when I speak to people at random. You got any preference?
Don't really mind.
Very small?
Yeah, that'll do.
There we go.
Oh. Hey guys, just dropping in. Todd Otterline, do you have headphones?
I'm afraid I don't. No, sorry. Is it really fucking up the sound?
Is there like some sort of fan blowing into the microphone?
It's nearby to the computer itself, but like it's stuck there.
What?
What do you mean?
What? Is it on?
The microphone.
No,
Yeah.
the fan.
No, I mean like the fan of the computer.
Oh, and that's blowing
What you're
into the
probably hearing
microphone.
is- Yes, because the microphone is attached to the computer.
But it won't blow directly into the microphone. That's a weird
No, but
design.
you're asking me to describe the operation of a particular piece of equipment without being able to show it to you. Because to show it to you, I'd have to unplug it, and then you wouldn't be able to hear me explain it.
He's got us there, to be fair.
Yeah.
Admittedly.
Yeah.
It's
absolutely owned.
Is it really bad?
I don't think.
No, it's not. It's not really bad.
We just want to minimise background noise, but it isn't.
I think we can all live with it, can't we?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And in fact, it adds to an ominous rumble that, with some scenes we might have coming up, might benefit. It might benefit the ambience. So
I might
there might
boost
be
it.
times. Yeah, if we can. When we really start feeling tense, if we could ask you just to maybe max out your computer so the fan goes into overdrive, that could help the sound.
Yeah. Okay. Will do.
And lastly, Shara, do you have an item you'd like to submit into our inventory?
Well, yes, I do, as a matter of fact. And it's actually going to be more meta than I was expecting it to be. But I would like to bring in a piece of embroidery. I don't know how useful it's going to be.
That's incredible. Could we? That's perfect. An embroidered pretzel mousse. And what is this piece of fabric for? What will this be?
I don't know yet. It's just on a scrap piece of fabric, so I think I'm just going to put it on some jeans.
Wow. Pretzel and mousse patch. It's hard to get my head around that. I'm honoured. We have, now let me just cover some donations. Captain Kvitless has tipped £5. If at all possible, get a bigger maul for regular maul to be on top of. Thank you for your time. I think that's happened. Pretty soon we're going to have a recursive maul loop heading into the back of my skull. Midlife Crisis followed your channel. Thank you very much, Midlife Crisis. There is no better place to spend it. And Twin A has tipped £45 Doom Guy bobblehead for the team. Okay, we will have some Doom... okay, there's Doom Guy bobblehead coming in. Can maybe sit atop the Liam parents. And I think that's everything we need to get out of the way before we can load you in. We are now on our final stretch goal, which is big curry for the cast at £500. We've never had that curry, and we're starting to think we never will, but we have hit the 2... Yes?
How do you spell Bayo? As in Bayo Tapestry. I've been trying for half an hour.
It's a hard one. It's not a nice one. I'm gonna have to Google it.
I'm gonna.
P.
Yeah. B.
A. Y. E. U.
A.
U.
What is it?
X.
Nonsense.
It's actually that is actually true though. I'm sorry.
It's not fair on any of us that that's
BAYEUX.
Now we're ready.
Now we're ready to load in. So we have hit our first donation goal, which is ASMR mode. So we will be loading into ASMR mode. I encourage all the players to please try and ASMR to the greatest degree possible while still being audible. And we will be going into the Alphabet Off, which is an alphabet-based competition, which will just be sprung upon you when I think it's time. King of Time has tipped £3. Helicopter cap for player 1. I think we actually have a helicopter cap left over. I think people really like helicopter caps. Maybe not. Did I rotary cap? Propeller cap. Maybe I called it propeller cap.
Naming very important.
Is this a helicopter cap?
Yeah.
Player 1. Yeah. There you go. I remember making this weeks ago when someone else wanted to demean someone using the exact same tools. There we go, and now we are ready. Let us load in to escape the North. Find yourself inside an empty statue of Queen Victoria. In front of you are 3 holes, one filled by a village, another filled by a hive, and another yet unfilled. In front of you is a steaming hot toasty with a red button in it. The next choice is yours.
Why is it steaming when the cheese is unmelted? Why does that happen?
I guess the slice of bread is very hot, but everything else is room temperature.
I don't know, team. Do you want to slam the button?
Yeah.
Always,
May I slam the button?
Let's do it.
Hello. It's me, the worm. I'm not having a very nice time, but what would make me have a lovely time would be if you could fill that third hole. Just this one here. If you could just fill this with whatever object it clearly requires. Possibly one that's in a laundrette. You might also need an Allen key. Please go and get that. Just go get that. Thank you. I'm a worm.
Well, I hope that set up the MacGuffin. I hope that set up the MacGuffin in certain terms.
Oh, that was very clear.
You are now at Piccadilly Gardens. There are 3 brightly coloured arrows in front of you.
Let's go to the laundrette.
I agree. That sounds like a good idea. The holographic worm did tell us to go to the laundrette.
I'm just saying we should follow what he said.
Well, it seemed very clear about it, so...
But it did also say that we need an Allen key.
Well, do we though?
Yes.
Again, I feel like it was quite clear about that.
No, but what I'm saying is that when we saw the laundrette before, the object we needed was on the shelf, and there was nothing to stop us taking it. Because the only person who could stop us was locked in a washer.
I just want to say, before you listen to this guy, take a look at his hat and think about listen to someone with that hat on.
The disembodied narrator makes an excellent point. I can only trust people wearing captain's hats, so...
Exactly.
I mean, look at my hat. It's 3 of me. It demands respect.
It is true. I am low stakes.
I just have the terrible feeling that if we just go to the laundrette, we will be punished for it.
I feel we've picked a really good captain tonight who understands the implicit, if not the explicit, rules of the game.
With that being said, shall we go to Affleck's?
Yes, I think so.
Yeah.
Now loading Affleck's. Just for non-Mancunians, Affleck's Palace is just like a teenage indoor forum of alternative themed shops that are constantly coming into and out of business, that every city has one, and this is the one that's in Manchester.
Hello, strange person.
Hiya.
Do you happen to know where we might find an Allen key?
Nah. Yeah.
Can we get past you?
Nah.
No. Okay.
I want Beadshop. Sorry. Beadshop. Back.
I want a Beadshop.
I'll give you
an Allen key.
Beadshop. Back.
Okay, for new viewers and for Sinan and just anyone who needs, this guy used to own the Beadshop, but they were deposed, I think, after a Toby jug took over it, and then a teenager took over the whole of Affleck's. So they want their Beadshop back in return for an Allen key.
Also, bonus information, be warned, the teenager built a robot in order to police Affleck's.
Yeah.
Should we
go upstairs?
Yeah.
Okay, now loading upstairs. Watch out, because this is where Mr. Worldwide normally comes in.
Harrowing.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
The toasties are mobile.
Who else wanted one? I'm coming. Did you want one?
No thanks.
Welcome, the first purchase here. Because the Worldwide Aspect Palace is on the house, I'm going to give you a pound coin, and I'll tell you how you can spend it. You can spend it in the HS world. Or you can spend it in the fake shop. Or you can spend it in the Beadshop. The choice is yours.
Goodbye. Okay, choice is yours.
I have to be honest, I'm torn between VHS World and the Beadshop.
Well, Beadshop would probably advance the storyline.
Yeah.
But a little aside could never hurt.
Also, the toasties have unmelted cheese again.
Do we have a plan for buying the Beadshop when we get to the Beadshop?
We could exchange for the pound coin, because I doubt the Beadshop's making much money.
I'm on board. Sounds good.
Oh, we're gonna get murdered. Beadshop.
Oh, hello. Welcome to the Beadshop.
Oh, I wildly misunderstood how much beads cost.
Inflation.
A single bead is £2. No bartering.
Toby,
Hello?
your shop doesn't look very cool.
I'm working on it.
This is your last chance. If you don't have anything cool, like a Jim Carrey film or something to do with a Nintendo Switch, by the time I return, you're out on your ceramic base. Buddy. Buddy.
I'm sorry that you had to see all of that. If I don't find something cool, I'm going to lose the bead shop, and the old owner will move back in.
Should we sabotage her business?
I feel horrible for saying it, but we should probably sabotage her business.
What was that?
Nothing, dear. It's young people stuff.
Oh, good. I get a lot of young people in here because it's so cool.
Sure, it is. Yes.
We will bring something very cool back to you. To
Yes.
the shop.
For me? Oh, thank you. Thank you.
We won't.
No.
But that's besides the point.
She'll be happy for a brief moment, and that's fine.
We got Alan Keen, that's all that matters.
So what's the least cool thing we have?
Well...
Oh, they're all cool. Let me to toot my own horn.
These toasties are pretty. No, well, they're hot, but they're uncool because they're hot.
We could. Are vapes cool? I don't think vapes are cool.
There might be something really lame in one of these shops.
Yeah. Vapes, VHS. I mean, we could find one of the worst VHSs. A lot of bad stuff came out on that format.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, you want to go to the VHS world?
That's right, yes.
Okay.
You right?
Yeah, we're looking for the least cool VHS that you have.
Oh, least cool one. Let me have a look. I've got Jim Carrey. That's pretty cool. It's kind of cool. Canadian. If you've heard of him. I've got Mulan. It's pretty hot. It's not as cool. Kind of a children's film. If you've heard of children. And I've got Hellraiser. He does raise a bit of hell in this one. It doesn't look as good, but it's kind of cool.
What do we reckon, team? What do we reckon?
I mean, I'd imagine they'd consider Mulan to be the least cool one, but at the end of the day, it's your decision, Captain.
The fantastically named Ted Otterline. Any thoughts?
I think the mask maybe hasn't aged well.
A completely accurate assessment. Though I think the terrifying doll creature did heavily imply that it liked Jim Carrey films.
That's exactly what I said.
Sorry, I missed that.
We're gonna get soul trapped by this.
Maybe I agree with Mulan then. Maybe Mulan isn't very cool.
Okay. So we'll take Mulan then.
Oh yeah, that's £1.
Yep. One
cheers.
very shiny pound.
Oh, it's my favourite. Cheers. Thanks. Cheers for that. Yeah, Jon, take it with you.
Did she just eat the pound?
What's wrong with that? It's Affleck's.
Nothing,
Very cool. That's what we're doing now.
All right. Should we head back and see whether this is successful sabotage? Business adjustment or not?
Right. Yeah.
Do you want to head back to the Beadshop?
We could stop by in the vape store maybe, but we'll head back to the Beadshop.
Hello. Have you come back to buy some beads?
No, but we may have solved your coolness problem.
You have?
Yes. I'm gonna give her the VHS. Yeah.
Oh, Mulan! I absolutely love this film. Oh, wow. Are you gonna stay here and watch Mulan with me?
I feel narratively compelled to see what happens after this. So yes.
Mr. Worldwide. We're just watching a very cool film.
What did I say? What did I say? Yes, John! I wanted to be cool!
She's got
soul! Gary! And switching! This is Mulan!
You touched me!
Where's the other one? Get the other one! This is your shot now!
Nah. Yeah. Yeah. Nephew. Thank you, nephew.
Nephew?
Yeah. Nephew. Yeah. Nephew.
I have returned. Welcome to Affleck's Palace, the coolest place on earth.
Hi.
Hi, you enjoying it here? You having a nice time? That's great. Such a cool place. What you got on there? Mulan. Get that off. Turn Mulan off now. Turn Mulan off. Turn Mulan off. Turn Mulan off. Thank you.
Yeah. Nephew.
Yeah, exactly. No. Oh, actually. Yeah, nephew. Alright. Okay, guys. Enjoy yourself.
Thank
Chill
you
out.
for getting me my bead shop back.
Yeah, guys, what are you gonna do? Do you want to fetch the Allen key?
Yeah.
Okay. Here's an Allen key for you.
Hey.
Bead shop.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Nephew.
Oh. I think that's a job well done. I don't feel bad about that at all.
It's the free market.
What happens in the north stays in the north.
ASMR.
The invisible hand.
That's right, baby. We're in ASMR mode.
We're tuned into ASMR. Welcome to
I like ASMR
mode.
Yeah, I want all this is Little Ducky. Make way for our ASMR.
Where you guys going next?
I think we have to go to the laundrette now.
Just before we do, we have unlocked the second stretch goal of the night, which is alphabet off. So, love it or lump it, it is time for an alphabet-based competition.
Alphabet off, now loading. There's no music in any of the scenes, Jack, so you're gonna have to put the music in on the fly. Now loading. Oh, Lloyd J, you have to control this one.
What is it? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Alphabet Off. This is the world's first and premier Alphabet Off championships. You are players 3, 1, and 2. 3, 1, players 1, 2, and 3. The goal of an Alphabet Off is to recite alternate letters of the alphabet against a partner at speed with rhythm. It's time to choose your character. Do you want to play? Do you choose your fighter? Do you want to fight as Narrator Jane?
Obviously.
Loading.
Or do you want to fight as Tramfew Train Man? Or Landlord? Or Fish Boy? Remember him? That's a deep cut. Choose your character.
I mean, I love Jane.
I'm happy to go with
That's
Jane.
my stance on it.
Narrator Jane, engage.
Engaging Narrator Jane. Loading Narrator Jane into player slot.
Stream back on.
Stream back on. Medium,
back on.
medium refresh. Finished.
Okay. Okay, you have selected as your fighter Narrator Jane. The first battle will take place in...
Loading.
Manchester Piccadilly Garden against Narrator Jane.
Hold on, loading.
Are we going to go ahead with that? Or are we going to swap that out for a different human being?
I can get an alternative outfit ready for them. Loading alternative outfit. For
Loading
clarity.
alternative outfit.
Oh, wrong alternative outfit.
Oh my god, it's horrifying.
Okay, fantastic news. Engage fight. Okay. Welcome to the arena. I'm going to talk you through how this goes. There's going to be 3 rounds. Player 1, you're going to be competing in the first round. It's going to be Mirror Narrator Jane to serve. They're going to start off by saying letter A. You will say B. They will say C. You will say D.
D.
You must do it at pace. The first person to do it wrong will be disqualified. And I will disqualify them.
Is it a practice round first?
Well, I mean, you got to practice by doing.
That's ace.
Mirror Narrator Jane to serve.
A.
B.
C.
D.
E.
F.
Stop! Malfunction. Hook these players up to that character.
It's not a malfunction. It's malfunction. Oh.
Time out. If it's something's worth doing, it's worth doing right.
Do again.
Player 1, say a letter of the alphabet.
G.
Still not working.
Still not working.
Worth waiting for.
Here we go now.
Player 1, say a letter from the alphabet.
G.
Still doesn't work.
Why is it not working?
Let me jump in here. Where is this person? Why isn't this person connected?
Well worth it.
Well worth
Always.
it. Player 1.
G.
There you go.
Hey.
Okay. Jane. I've worked it out. Lloyd, only one tag can actually be in control of at any one time. So either the player 2 or player 3 tag matched before the player 1 tag. Oh. So you have to go through them and change the tags on the fly, but I've got it open here. That's great. Time backing roll. Okay. Flip narrator to serve.
A.
B.
C.
D.
E.
F.
G.
H.
Too slow!
Oh!
Flip narrator wins round 1.
Oh. Sorry,
Okay.
don't copy my style. Right,
To the next round.
let them serve.
Okay, I don't think it's worth it.
Oh, okay. On
Player
next
one.
round.
Next round.
Oh, next fight. Completely.
Well, what do you mean? What else would it
What's
be?
a round? What's a stage?
You've already won.
Oh, I've won. Well, they're going to the next stage, though. How do they progress?
Who cares?
Loading the next stage. Loading takeaway. Oh no, it's a different voice.
Player 2. Say a letter from the alphabet.
A.
You are now in control of your fighter, narrator Jane. You are going to serve. That means you start with the letter A, and I want to keep the pace up. If that pace falls, you will lose. Are you ready, player 2?
Yep.
Player 2 to serve.
A.
B.
C.
D.
E.
F.
G.
H.
I.
J.
K.
L.
M.
N.
O.
P.
Q.
R.
S.
T.
U.
V.
V. Oh, fuck.
Let's head over to dictionary.
Looks like you're having a problem with that character there. Let's see if we can get some more information. Maybe you'll learn from it over in Dictionary Corner.
Another very sad loss for player 2 there. Fell at V. V gets a lot of people. Did you know that V, we've got a funny story of this actually. V is actually the first letter of the word vibes. And I'm feeling a lot of great vibes here with the last match just coming up. How about you, Paul?
It's not a funny story, mate. I'm not laughing.
Well, it's more of a Dictionary Corner kind of thing. We're not supposed to laugh. It just sort of pads time so that resets can happen in other parts of the stage.
I'm an award winner, buddy. What have you done?
I've read all these books. I've read a million
I've read them.
books.
I've read them. I'm looking at them right now. Done.
No, there's actually more words. Oh.
It's time for stage 3. Player 3, are you ready?
As I'll ever be.
Okay. Load the final stage. It takes place in Student House.
Hello. It's me, Trumpview Trainman.
Yep.
Nice to meet you.
Talk, please, player 3. Say a letter from the alphabet.
A.
No, where is this layer? Got it. Okay, now say a letter from the alphabet.
A.
Fantastic. Okay. It will be narrator Jane to serve. Keep the pace up in your own time. Narrator Jane to serve.
Sorry.
No, so
A.
A. You start with A, no.
B.
C.
D.
E.
F.
G.
H.
I.
J.
K.
L.
M.
N.
O.
P.
Q.
Narrator Jane wins. Looks like you're having difficulty with R there. Let's see if we can find something more about that character over at Dictionary Corner.
Well, it looks like Trumpview Trainman was R for robbed there, because that was a decisive victory snatched from the jaws
Half a rat, mate. That Tramfu's a wrongin'. Half a wrongin'.
Well, wrongin'
Stay
actually.
away. Tramfu actually really bad guy, mates with a load of fish, and he was just off his bonds, driving over him, murdering them all on his tram or whatever.
This is just about the alphabet. We can't litigate people's past crimes.
Half a wrongin'.
Well, then there's a.
Hello?
And that. Just do it intentionally. The consequence-free alphabet-based tournament. Your agency has been returned to you. You have an Allen key. What would you like to do?
I'm suddenly free to move. Having been possessed by some alphabet-based demon, how about we go to the laundrette?
Yeah, let's do this.
Let's go.
Yes, hello.
Oh God! Thank God you haven't got an Allen key, have you?
Why, it turns out we have.
Mummy's locked in.
Ignore her. Bring that Allen key.
Let's open it then.
Are you doing it?
I think so.
It's kind of looks like it. Maybe hit me with it. Oh, thank God! Thank God! Oh, you've just popped in here with me, isn't it? It's like a 90s music video in here, isn't it? In the drum. It's really good.
It's really good.
It's really good. We should all tweet it.
Yeah.
We should all tweet it. Thank you so much for opening the door. Honestly, I just come in here sometimes to get away from those fucking kids. Do you know what I mean? Doing my absolute nutting. Stuck in this laundrette. Are you guys doing all right? It's quite nice in here, isn't it?
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Very nice. Shiny. Very nice. Really shiny. Well, I'm just... Because these kids, I need to just have a bit of a breather from the drum, but I cannot go out there with them. Again, they absolutely do my nutting. Would you mind if you just look after them for a bit? Would that be all right?
I can't imagine what would go wrong, so...
Well, exactly. That's what I thought when I had them, you know what I mean? Well,
and look at you now, in a washing machine.
In this wonderful drum. Because you're so nice and kind to me, if you do that, I'll give you the tiny mum that I've got on the shelf. If that's of any use to you. I know it's just like an old doll. Just it's something that represents my mother, tiny mum. So, what do you reckon?
Sure, we could make it work.
Yeah, I think that's okay.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay, great. Great. I'm just gonna slip out the back, if that's all right. All right. Good luck.
That's fine.
You too.
Sure we will.
Oh.
Hello.
I just have to look after these kids.
Yeah.
Sure.
Come on, huh? Oh, I don't like that chuckle.
Nothing disconcerting about this at all.
No. Nothing.
Can we get tiny mum in our inventory before we forget?
You're not mother.
No, we're some friends.
Friends?
Yes.
Of who?
You're talking about...
I said of who?
Oh, of your mums. She brought us around to have a lovely time with you guys.
I need a poo!
Well, are you sure it's not a web this time?
All mum's friends clean up the poo.
Right.
Oh, all right then.
I do.
Here's what I want some food. You got any food?
food. You got the toasties.
Yeah, we've got the face mask.
Don't feed them a face mask, for goodness.
Is that a suitable half human, half spider?
I think it says it's not toxic, so that counts as food.
I want food.
Here's another taste.
Mum lets us smoke cigarettes. You got any cigarette? You got any weed?
What do they want? What are they thinking about?
No.
Oh, I know. You got any?
Mum puts a Benson and Hedges in my mouth and lights it.
Yeah, a ganja Benson.
Sinan, I think we need to assert dominance over these children.
I want to be read a story. One of you read us a story.
Tell us a story. Tell us a story.
Anyone got a good one?
Anyone got a book to hand?
I literally can't read. So,
off the top of your head. Anywhere.
Story. You can make a story up. Please. Tell us a story about ganj.
It's gonna hit them.
Within the Twitch terms and conditions.
Which I'm so familiar with.
I think they're incredibly strict. You can't talk about drugs.
All right.
Yes.
Talk about Bensons and Hedges.
They're legal.
Children.
Tell the children about Benson Hedges.
I'll tell you what. I'll tell you a story about the power of feminism and Saurine.
No, it sounds good. It sounds good.
There once was a lovely half-human, half-spider lady, a lot like your mum, but not her, unfortunately. We met in another universe, you see. And, you know, she had a cafe. She had a tendency to set up in inconvenient places, hence how our paths crossed. She just so happened to be on tram tracks, you know, that's just how she rolls. Well, or she doesn't. Still don't know how that cafe got there. And she had some saurine lying about, and I asked her about the saurine, and she said I can have some of it. And, you know, some of our friends popped around and started spouting F for feminism in the chat, which has really, really brought us together with that lovely half-human, half-spider lady. I wonder how she's doing now. But point being...
Made me tear up.
That's a lovely story. And now we want to go skipping. Right.
I
think it's player 2.
I thought it was good.
When you yell or make any noise, you'll make the skipping rope go. We want to do some jumps on it. Right,
Okay.
let's go.
Jump. 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 Oh, I think some of you've tripped. Jump. Jump. Jump.
Let me just kick back.
Jump.
Keep going.
Jump. Go. All right. I'm sure that's fine.
That's
Perfectly
it.
regulation jumping. It's all good. Jump again.
Oh, hello. Hello, I'm the actual babysitter. Thank you for looking after all of these people. All these kids for me. Hello, children. Come and crawl on your nana.
How the heaven are you?
Cool, come and crawl on your nana.
Nana, I'm going to give you a foot massage.
Thank you for looking after. There are plenty feet to go around. As a reward for looking after the children, would you want this tiny mom?
That would be fantastic.
Give him the mom. Give him the mom.
Okay.
Mom.
Here's the tiny mom.
Tiny mom.
You're the
Thank you for looking after the children. See you later.
Yep.
All right.
Should we?
Wow,
should,
we got a tiny mom.
Should we head to the statue?
Yeah.
That sounds good to me.
There is only one orange arrow in my head.
Yeah, you only know of one place, so choices are limited.
Hello.
The worm. It was just a memory of talking to the worm earlier. What would you like to do?
Let's
well,
put the doll in the slot, I suppose.
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
Press the win button. See what horrors await.
Okay. All three things are in their appropriate slots.
Okay.
A village, a hive, and tiny bomb, and yet nothing has happened. What does that mean? Village, a hive, and tiny mom. I thought this would open something. What does this mean? It's some kind of puzzle.
Oh no. This is the one thing I didn't want to happen.
What could this mean?
Village, hive, tiny mom.
What could it be an anagram of? What phrases does the chat know that could have any relevance to this? What even could be a code word here?
Captain, may I?
Yes, go ahead.
I'm having a lovely time.
Oh, of course.
What did you say? What did you just say?
Why didn't that click? Oh my god.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Wow. I think you may have solved the riddle of the statue. I think it might be time to open up to worm hell. It might be time for your souls to be sucked into hell. The gate to worm hell is finally opened. You offer your souls, and unfortunately, your mortal bodies instantly perish. That's what it takes to go to hell. They have. Our noble players have given their lives, have had their souls sucked into hell, where we will be starting the next episode. Maybe one of the final episodes of Manchester Escape the North. Entirely set within worm hell. Those are big shoes to fill, and we will be filling them. Huge thanks to all our viewers, all our watchers, all our cast, and our guest captain, who I think will just be pinged in just a second. Can I confirm that this pinging is good? Welcome back. Thank you so much for coming and being our guest captain. I hope you had a nice time in our inscrutable game.
Had a great time, thank you.
At the end, we just do a little credit sequence where we just talk about what we're up to. Sinan, do you want to just talk about stuff you've got on, places where people can find more of your stuff?
Yeah, so my Twitter handle is just below. That's where you can find me on Twitter if you want me to be yelling at random people who annoy me. And posting pictures of my gapes. Otherwise, you can find me at twitch.tv/SK the Crusader, all one word. I'm also on YouTube at SK the Crusader. And tomorrow's my birthday, as I mentioned earlier, and I'm doing a birthday stream from 6:30. I am having several beverages and playing Crusader Kings free. So
nice, that's a birthday.
Yeah, and so making the most of being allowed to be online permanently. So that's where you can find me.
Got to enjoy it while being entirely inside is socially acceptable. Got to enjoy the last sliver we got. Great. Should we just go around our cast and people can say what we got on? Jane?
Hello, I'm Jane Edwards. I was a stand-up comedian. Now I am also permanently online. I have a stream every Tuesday at 7:30 called Stakeholders, where we build our own business, and it's very fun and very silly. I also knit on Sundays at 11, where we just come and chat and knit and get things off our chest. And then that's all I'm doing for now. I am also on Twitter, and at the moment, obviously, just going on about Keir Starmer a lot. My handles are below.
Sweet. Jack?
Imagine if Jane was like really pro Keith, and that's what.
Yeah, that's what I wasn't clear then. I was
keep
like,
going about Keith. This guy is smashing it.
Champion him.
Myself and Sean make Mandatory Redistribution Party podcast, which you can listen to on any podcast app. Thankfully, the days of people tweeting us going, why isn't it on Pod Baby, are well over.
Yeah.
And it's really fun to listen to the recent episode of A Lovely Time that Jane Edwards was on as well, with interview by Amy Gledhill, who has actually been on Escape the North. What else can I recommend? Oh, Landcraftshire, so Pete doesn't have to. Me and Pete are doing a Minecraft series that is very much a funny and fun comedy series, but also ultimately is about political theories of imperialism and industrialization. You may have to look to find it, but it's there.
It's very good.
Deep down in there.
Lloyd and Pete, who I just queue up as one entity.
They're on the same Twitter handle, that's what that means. They're one person.
Yeah. They are literally a meter away from each other right now, so it's... yeah, there he is.
Then if I turned it, he wasn't.
That would be good. I should have.
It was just a wall.
Sorry, I forget.
Just stood in the corner like the Blair Witch
Project. For more movie magic like that, twitch.tv/videos, we will be. We might be getting out the sewing machine again soon. We've got some big plans for some iPads. Stay tuned. Pete probably has something better to prod.
Well, I was going to say you can watch our stream and we will teach you how to drink high concentration saline solutions without throwing up.
That is movie magic. That is. Gotta fight the slugs.
Apart from that, in chat, go to etn.link/credits, and there is a plethora of links that you can click to see all of our content, and there is a new glowing link in there, so that's exciting.
Cool.
Great. And,
Sean? Sorry, I'll make Sean. Sean, what about you though?
Smooth. Thank you so much for having me. And I'm Sean Morley. You can catch me on Twitter or on Twitch at Sean Moore, which is the little handle down there. Catch me on Mandatory Redistribution Podcast with this guy over here. I'll be doing a stream tomorrow where I'll be trying to continue recomposing the Sonic the Hedgehog soundtrack from memory to try and learn music production, which is getting out of hand because I let people donate things in, so I have to I'm currently sampling throat singing and trying to sing some lyrics people have written for me about Labyrinth Zone while gargling water, so it's actually really hard. It's actually very tough, and I've come away very tired.
You want to use salt?
Really.
Salt.
Yeah, salt.
Sean.
Yeah.
Salt water.
What salt? You want me to? It's the salt water to make you bath, isn't it?
Himalayan pink salt.
If you're good enough, you can drink it.
Think about it.
Okay, but Pete's been telling me he's been keeping cloves of raw garlic in his mouth. So
Not
I'm
keeping,
taking that with a pinch of
eating.
salt.
But keeping during the course of the meal.
Still, it gives me pause to really think about whether
Garlic's
I should take
good.
that advice straight in.
This
Not
is a
just
pro-garlic stream.
Clove.
Garlic
What
is
clove?
good.
I love garlic, but I'm not going to put a clove in my mouth.
Doesn't sound like you love garlic, will you?
End of the app.
Right.
Thank you once again, Sinan.
Who we can raid.
Goodbye, everyone.
Thank you again for coming in.
Sean, are you setting up a raid?
Yeah, I'll set us up a raid.
All right, I'll sing us out. Oh, give me the xylophone us out. Oh, I'm running out of time.
Raid 2, 1, raid.
Oh, go shred it.